Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Paranautical Activity. I'm sorry guys, I haven't posted a video in like 2 weeks, or something ridiculous. I think it's been like 13 days to be exact, but fucking university, man. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of projects. Finals are actually this week, so I should be studying instead of making this video, but I've got 2 finals left, so I should be okay, so I thought I'd, make a video, get it out there, and kind of explain why I've been gone and why there hasn't been any content, but I just kind of successfully did that in the first like 10 seconds. So yeah, finals are over this week. Sorry, I'm out of shape, or I'm rusty as far as the commentary goes, because like I said, I haven't recorded a video in like 2 weeks. But last final is on Thursday, which is 2 days from when I'm recording this. So after that happens, I'm officially on spring break, and I should be able to kind of start full circle in this commentary let's playing nonsense again. And what I want to focus on when I start back up like that is finishing my Shadow Warrior and Guacamelee let's plays, because I feel bad that those are story oriented games kind of. I'm gonna take damage. Oh, I didn't take damage there. I'm actually surprised. Those are kind of story oriented games, or they at least have like an overarching story and focus to them, unlike something like Paranautical Activity, which, I mean, you could probably read a story into it, but I mean, come on, I'm going room to room shooting baddies with a gun to ultimately kill a little girl at the end and then beat the game. But yeah, I want to finish the story-based ones before I forget about them, because I legitimately like those games and I want them to have some sort of relevance as I play them, and I don't want to just kind of play them to complete them. So I'm gonna focus, kind of buckle down and play them, which I guess sounds like I'm playing them to complete them, but I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Expect fucking Shadow Warrior and Guacamelee in this upcoming week. A lot of it. I'm gonna prioritize that over these roguelikes and kind of one-and-gun games that I like to play a lot, but that's not saying that there aren't gonna be any. And now I'm rambling, talking about literally nothing. Let's look at the game that we're playing. Paranautical Activity. I chose the tank. I don't even know why. I kind of subconsciously chose him, but we're doing pretty good. We got 9 red hearts and 2 armor so far. That's a good deal. This is a relatively easy boss, and now that I've said that, I'm probably going to take at least 1 hit of damage on him. That's okay. I can afford to take damage at this point. I am the tank, which is, the tankiest of the classes. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I haven't been like completely occupied with university, but all of my free time has gone to Dark Souls 2. Literally all my free time. I've actually been losing sleep to homework and Dark Souls 2. I get the flip-flops here, reduces lava damage. And but now, like I said, finals are running down, and Dark Souls 2, I've completed my New Game Plus playthrough, so I mean, there's still a lot more for me to do. I'm gonna keep playing Dark Souls 2 on the side, because, spoiler alert, it's fucking great. I'm not actually gonna spoil anything, but man, is it a great game. But, it's not gonna occupy 100% of my free time anymore, since I've already put like 80 hours into it or some shit. But, yeah, if you're hesitant at all about buying Dark Souls 2, I mean, you don't need me telling you this, because you've probably looked at literally anywhere on the internet saying that it's great, but yeah, really is great. It lived up to all my hype, and I had a lot of hype for it, so, it's good. It's good. Hopefully, some other games I'm looking forward to live up to the hype that I have, but I can't even think of any other games I'm looking forward to this year, because I'm pretty much content with the games I have now. Which is odd for me to say, because that rarely ever happens to me. There's usually something I'm looking forward to on the horizon, like, only a month and a half more till this game gets released, and, I don't have to fucking paint the whole picture for you guys, but right now I'm just like, yeah, I'm in a pretty good game spot. I don't know if GameSpot is, a bannable offense on YouTube, like fucking copyright strikes for mentioning the word GameSpot, but I'm in a good spot as far as games I own. I don't really want to buy any of these, so we're gonna save our money here. And yeah, I can legitimately think of like games I want to play at all times of the day. There's never a point where I'm like, man, I wish I had something new. It's all good on a game front. So we're fighting the dual eye boss here, which is, good news. We're gonna get double jump from this boss, which is a really handy item, especially since I'm pretty used to having double jump off, like right off the bat, because I usually fight him in floor like 1 or 2. Like case in point, we're fighting him on a floor 1 right now, and I spam the spacebar quite often, and when you don't have double jump, that can actually fuck you over, because you'll like mistime the jumps, and then you'll stay on the ground longer than you want to, and that can hinder you when you're trying to dodge bullets and stuff. So a lot of the stupid damage I take early on is because I don't have double jump, or at least I'm gonna say it's because I don't have double jump. It might just be because I'm bad, but I'm gonna blame not having double jump on it. So this will kind of alleviate that and put us in a much better spot here. And we also got flip-flops, which is, you know, not good. I mean, it's probably really good, but it's not something I'm going to consciously think about. Like, when I get to a lava room, I'm still going to avoid the lava, right? I'm not going to be like, oh, I have flip-flops, I can run on this lava now. Because it doesn't even, like, prevent lava damage, it just reduces it, as far as I know. So, you should still avoid the lava. So, I mean, if you're going to avoid it in the first place, why even take reduced damage from it? It seems kind of pointless. But, you know, we'll get off that tangent now. I feel pretty good as far as my performance goes so far. I really wish I knew what Hot Feet did. I still don't know what Hot Feet does. So, you know, I'm just going to kind of hold on to this power up until I get a new one, I guess. But maybe Hot Feet prevents lava damage. That would make sense to me. But it seems like kind of a niche. I don't know how to say that word, but it seems like a rather specific power-up, I guess, if all it does is prevent lava damage. So I don't really know if that would exist, but who knows, man. Mike Malbec is a crazy dude. He could put tons of shit in this game that have really, really specific effects, and I wouldn't even know about it. Speaking of that, Paranautical Activity update coming out soon. Pretty excited. I mean, it's the same update I've been talking about for, you know, 3 or 4 videos here, so it's I'm not gonna say it's long overdue, but I feel ready. I was ready for it a while ago, and it's still not here, and now I'm kind of antsy about it. But, you know, I appreciate when people take their time as far as like developing games or updates and stuff like that. So I'm glad it's coming out later rather than having it rushed and have less content or even problems like that. Which brings up like a kind of related news story, I guess. The Witcher 3 has been delayed to, like, 2015. Which, you know, is upsetting, because the Witcher series is fucking fantastic. And I'm really looking forward to Witcher 3. But that means that, you know, it's kind of like the Watch Dogs thing, right? I'd rather have it be delayed and good than have it be, you know, come out and like, wow, this game shouldn't have come out yet. It's full of bugs and is actually pretty shitty. So I'm all for this delay. I'm pretty sure there's a Miyamoto quote about, like, a delayed game is eventually good, but a bad game is bad forever. Or something like that. Which is, like, you know, true fucking words. I've never seen Ironheart in my life, and I would really like to buy it to find out what it does. But that's a lot of money. So, you know, worst case scenario, I guess. Well, worst case scenario, we don't buy anything because I'm not going to buy Zen Focus, but Sea Legs, you know, probably my favorite item in the game. We'll probably buy that, because I don't think we'll get enough money for Ironheart, but I will prioritize Ironheart over it, just because I haven't purchased it before, and I'd like to know what it does. So, we're gonna get the Blubber here, and, basically there's 2 scenarios with this. The tank is really slow, so I'm not gonna pick it up unless we can afford to get Sea Legs. If we can get Sea Legs, there's no reason not to pick up this, this Blubber. That's how I feel about it anyway. So we're gonna focus on getting Ironheart. If we can't afford Ironheart, we'll get Blubber and Sea Legs. I think that's a pretty good plan of attack for this floor, and that's what I'm gonna go for. So Whale Man's almost dead here, and I've taken a lot of damage on this room, but luckily some of these whatchamacallit moths have dropped HP, so it looks like I've taken less damage than I have because those moths dropped HP during the fight. So, you know, they helped out a lot, and I appreciate that, but that doesn't excuse my incredibly poor play there. So, I'm a little worried. I don't think that boss dropped any money, and that's pretty bad for our, you know, shop aspirations. Or aspirations? Aspirations? I feel like I'm combining the word I want to say with apparition, and, you know, not saying a word at all. But, fuck it. I think you understood what I was going for, at least, and yeah, we're just looking for our money here. If the sub boss drops the scissors. That would be fucking awesome, because I think I might be able to afford Iron Heart and Sea Legs in that scenario. And that would, of course, be fucking sweet. I'm a little worried that Iron Heart might weigh us down. Like, you know, Iron's pretty heavy. If Iron Heart lowers our speed, that could be pretty bad. But I'm committed. I'm committed. If we even get enough money. At this rate, we're not going to have enough money. So I don't even think I'll have to worry about it. And at this rate, we're not even going to have enough money for Sea Legs. So that's actually fucking terrible. But let's see how it plays out. Take out this last demon guy. Throw some bombs in here. I'm actually down to 1 bomb. I guess I'm used to being Demo Man and having like a shit ton of bombs just to spam. That's bad. That's bad. Bombs are kind of like our failsafe damage output since our... Oh shit, we got the other pair of wings, so now I can just fly, which is great. There's no other way to put it. It's just fucking great. And that's gonna pretty much like solidify our defense here. I don't really think we need any more defensive items if I can, you know, control this ability to fly while dodging with it. It's pretty much like a... How do I want to say it? It's a really... I mean, I was trying to think of like a flavorful way to say it, but it's a really good defense to have. I guess is just how I'll put it. Which, sounded really shitty. But this will allow us to actually grab this assault power-up, which is great. And then, I still don't think I'm gonna get... I'll get Blubber. Fuck it. Lower speed, but we can fly. So, you know, for now, that's okay, I guess. And we'll leave this floor forever forgetting about Sea Legs and Iron Heart. It's upsetting. I have 15 max HP now. That's a fucking lot. Blubber gives you 6 max HP. Wow. Maybe that's worth a speed downgrade, now that I think about it. But yeah, look at this. This flying basically makes us untouchable until we meet the floating skull guys or the monkeys, of course. Or the Gonguses, I believe is what they're called. I realize all these guys have like actual in-game names, but like fuck me if I have to learn them all. There's like 4 different enemy types. That's a lot to learn. Oh man, this is... I really wish I didn't take Blubber now. Look at how slow we're moving. It's abysmal. This is terrible. We'll chug along here. I feel like a fucking fat kid with asthma. No offense. No offense. That might have been distasteful. But, you know. In high school gym class, man, there was always that guy in the back of the running squad. Or back of the conga line, I guess is what I'll call it. Who was like, you know, not even trying. The fat kid even beat that guy, you know? So, maybe I feel like that guy. That just, like, casually walks the mile in 28 minutes. And everyone has to wait for him. I hated that guy. Anyways. What do we have? We have quite a lot of money at this point. Up to 3 bombs. That's good. And we haven't taken damage since I came onto this floor. We've actually gained 1 red HP and 2 armor. So, this has been a very successful floor so far. You know, shit on my dick. I just took damage after bragging about not taking damage, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I should pick up those sneakers and just use them to traverse the floor faster, because this is just ridiculous. Hans, I wonder if Hans can hit us up here. I don't think he can. We've pretty much got a surefire way to beat Hans. I don't even think I have to move. Yeah, look at this. This is like the ultimate cheese. I feel pretty good right now. The ability to fly might be a little broken against some bosses. Yeah, he can't even hit me with the chainsaws. Oh, man. Oh, I can't hit him, though. It's taking a lot of mental capacity on my part. I have to remember what button I have to keep hitting and what button I have to hold. You can't hold jump. Oh, he can shoot me. That's not something I took account for. But we got him. He's dead. We get Hans's coat, which increases health and 5 free armor. So we're up to 17 max health and 7 armor. This is looking really good from a defense standpoint. Not only do we have the ability to fly, which should help us avoid most damage, but we're also like fucking stacked with max HP and armor. So we're literally a tank. It's funny because it's the character's name that I chose. I've been thinking about the Paranautical Activity multiplayer update, it's gonna have to, like, put character models in for the characters, right? So each character is actually gonna have a look to them, right? I mean, there's no other way around it, unless there's like a generic character model that's used for everyone, which would make sense and would be far easier to actually produce, I guess. But it's interesting. I wonder how the characters are gonna look, because there's not a real character that's like designed like a human. There's no enemy that's designed like a human except Hans, but he's like fucking huge, right? He's like twice your size. So you're just gonna be little half-sized figures of Hans? That kind of model? Or, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm also, you know, excited that there's a multiplayer update for Paranautical Activity. That's gonna be pretty fun. But, I mean, that goes without saying, right? I've taken a lot of damage in this room. Probably more damage than I've taken in the rest of this floor combined. And, you know, it's only increasing from there. But I think it's all because of my speed. I really need to find a speed upgrade, like ASAP. This is getting ridiculous. We got 2 armor from this room though, so that's good. I do have a shit ton of money. I do believe we can afford the shell or the lighthouse if it's in the shop. I think one of them might be 700, but I'm pretty sure the other one's 800. I think the shell is 600. Rather, not 800. I think the shell's 600, and the lighthouse is 700, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so the ability to fly is pretty much useless in this room, I think. I'm gonna use assault, because I don't think I can outrun these homing shots with the amount of speed I have. Oh wow, I can just hold down the left click button and shoot? Does that work when you don't have assault on? Oh, fucking spring, really? Jump higher? Thanks, man. I can already fucking fly. Jesus Christ. That's a slap to the face. I wonder if Mike Malbeck's gonna introduce a sort of D6-ish item from, like, the Binding of Isaac. That'd be cool. It also probably would be a little overpowered. And he's kind of doing that with the special rooms that are coming in with the next update, with holes in the floor that set you back a room, so that you can actually abuse that to keep going back a room and get more items to kind of stack yourself. So that's cool. Ooh, Golden Heart. Probably the best power-up in the game. There was also a invulnerability power-up somewhere over here, I think, that I passed a while back. I should have probably used that on one of the bosses, but, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Here's another Golden Heart. Fuck. This is like the survivability run. It just doesn't want me to die. So what do we have here? We've got an M14. We've got Tesla Coil, and we've got Genghis's Skull. So I'm pretty sure the M14, I've been told that it's like the best weapon in the game. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I think I'm gonna like it, or I think I like it more than the shotgun. So I'm gonna take the M14, and we're gonna call it quits for this floor, I guess. I'm gonna go through this last room. I mean, I might as well, right? And it's a pretty easy room at that. So we're gonna quickly take care of these guys. I was hoping for more money drops, but looks like all we got was some armor, which is probably more worthwhile than money at this point. So I guess I shouldn't say all we got is some armor. But yeah, we can literally take 24 hits before we die. That's huge. That's huge. I do think I'm going to take kind of a lot of damage once we start getting to the faster enemies, like the flying skulls, which I think appear on the next floor, but simply because I'm not fast enough to outrun them. So we're going to need this kind of buffer that we have going on. We're definitely going to need it for these upcoming floors, because the enemies only get faster and harder. So we've had kind of an easy run so far, but I don't expect that to continue for very much longer. Man, it is so hard to think of things to say as I'm just like slowly molassesing my way through these floors. At least when there's combat going on, I could be like, ooh, did you see that? I shot that guy in the face, or something like that, right? But no, man. When I'm just walking through empty rooms, there's nothing to say. Okay, so maybe this isn't the floor where the skulls appear. I don't know how I dodged all those bullets, but I need to start taking these guys out. My damage is abysmal. I'm doing literally 0 damage. This is awful. Is that the M4? Or am I just like... I mean, it has to be the M4, right? I wasn't having like really a problem before. Man. I guess it's more of like a DPS as opposed to damage in one hit type of thing, but... That's crazy. I need damage upgrades. You know what? Piece of 8 would probably be the most perfect thing I could get right now. Okay, so this is the floor with the skulls. I just took 6 damage from that one skull. That's a fucking lot. This is exactly how I thought this would happen, and this is exactly what I was scared of. I am not equipped at all to deal with these flying skull guys. So this run, which has been tremendously generous so far, might be over on this floor. That's awful. There's just no other things to say. It's just awful. I'm gonna keep looking around here. I'm gonna try to find the substantial room so I don't have to deal with this fluff. But I think I just chose the wrong room off the bat. I think I have to go to one of these other ones connected to the starting room before I can find anything of use. The shop would probably be the best thing to find right now. Actually, that's not true. I probably don't have enough money to buy anything that I would want. So, you know, either of the 2 bosses get a free item right off the bat. That'd be good. I'm just gonna go this way. I have to prioritize the skulls. That was really good. That was really good. The skulls didn't damage me that time. But now I have to deal with these bullet-shooting assholes. Staying on the ceiling is definitely a good strategy, I think. Okay, I took 1 bit of damage on this room from a homing bullet moth guy. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think that performance was pretty good. I'm really just terrified of these skull guys. If I could take them out pretty fast. And then I think I need to prioritize the moths because of the homing bullets. If I had sea legs right now, none of these problems would be happening. Oh my god. This would be such a fun run right now if I had sea legs, but now it's just stressful as dicks. Last moth guy. Last little guy, and then the explodey guy. And we're gonna actually have 2 significant rooms here. The first one being the shop. What do we have? We've got Blowfish, Gilead's Gun, and Rage. So here's an interesting choice. Rage increases damage as I get kills, I believe. And then the Blowfish adds poison damage with each shot. I think Blowfish is a better choice because we're firing so consistently that I can actually poison more than one enemy in kind of a really short amount of time, and I think that'll help clear the room faster. Rage takes some time to build up. I'm gonna buy the Blowfish, but you know, if I could get another 300 money, then obviously I'm gonna buy Rage as well. But I'm pretty sure Rage resets per room. If it doesn't, this was a terrible choice, but I'm pretty sure it does. Octopus Man should die pretty easily. I don't think Blowfish actually poisons on each shot. I think it has a chance to poison, which is, you know, worse than I thought it was, but still pretty good. I think the poison damage is, like, I think the poison does a lot of damage. I don't know if it's based on our damage, but, you know, it's, in my mind, we're essentially doing double the damage, because we're doing a constant stream of damage from our bullets, and then a constant damage with the poison. And that's 2 streams of damage, so that's double the damage, in my mind. Obviously, that's probably not how the math works, but that's how I'm going to pretend it works. And the Octopus Tentacle that we're going to receive here is actually a speed upgrade, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we're getting slightly faster. We're still really slow. And I shouldn't be complaining since we are faster than we were, like, literally 2 minutes ago. But, you know, Tank starts out pretty slow to begin with. So to get such a damage or a speed down as Tank, it's huge. It's huge. Especially when I'm used to playing, you know, the faster characters like Gordon and that other guy that I can't think of his name. But yeah, I'm used to playing fast characters and getting a lot of speed upgrades. This is a relatively slow character and we got a speed downgrade. So this is really making me play in a different style. The saving grace is, of course, the ability to fly, which I've already touched up on. So this poison damage is not doing as much as I thought it would. I expected to be able to poison something and then just change targets and have the poison kill it, and that is not proven to be the case. I'm also not poisoning anything, So next time, fuck yeah, I'm getting rage. This is very disappointing to me. You know, you think, like, comparing this to the Binding of Isaac, like I've done many times in the past, if you get the choice in the Binding of Isaac between the Common Cold and Bloodlust, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna pick not Bloodlust, you're gonna pick the Common Cold, right? Because it's just like free bonus damage, while Bloodlust, you have to work for it. But I wonder if it's the opposite in Paranautical Activity. I don't know, man. And at this rate, we're not gonna get enough money to receive the other one. I do believe I can... Can I go faster if I spam the spacebar button? I feel like if I repeatedly... if I jump over and over again, then I have faster movement. Maybe that's what I have to start utilizing. Maybe I've just been playing the game wrong this whole time. But that doesn't solve my damage problem. And, you know, maybe it's not a damage problem. Maybe I'm just not aiming, you know, the most efficiently. Which is definitely true. I'm definitely missing a lot of bullets. But I feel like we shouldn't have to hit the enemies this much for them to die. I don't know, man. We're doing pretty well, though. We are actually getting a decent chunk of money. I only need 88 more for Rage. I think Rage was 300. It might have been 400. I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up with a low number and then go over there and find out that I was way off. It might have been 350, actually. I think Blowfish was 350 and Rage was 300. So, yeah, look at how much faster I go when I spam the spacebar button. Holy shit, the ability to fly is even more broken than I thought it was. This is great. This is really great. Now I think, having discovered that, I don't think I need any more speed upgrades. You know, I'm gonna take them, obviously, if they're there, but I could really just use some damage upgrades right now. So let's see what we fight in here. Fight the Jellyfish Man. This has been a, I was gonna say this has been a ocean-themed run, but this is a fucking Paranautical Activity. We're on a fucking Nazi pirate ship in the middle of the ocean. Is that that's Lighthouse. Guys, we got Lighthouse. We got Lighthouse. This is this could be the best. This could be the best run that we've ever had, guys. If I can get the shell, and if I could get, actually, like, not even the shell. If I could just get fucking damage upgrades, I think we're already in a pretty good, like, position to win the game if I do more damage. So I'm gonna go through all the rest of these rooms. Is that gold? That is gold. I just picked it up. I'm gonna go through the rest of these rooms in hopes that we get enough money to get Rage, but I'm kind of tempted to save my money for the next floor now. Having got the Lighthouse, I want to see if the shell is in the shop in the next floor. That being said, I don't even know if I have enough money to buy the shell. I think it's like 600. So I probably wouldn't have enough anyway, so I'm probably just gonna get Rage. I think that's a good idea. I mean, look how much time we're spending on this just normal room. And I'd like to be able to kill the late game enemies a lot faster than this, especially the monkeys. Fuck the monkeys, man. Fuck the monkeys, man. So we'll keep going. Oh, I guess I could use the speed trick for this to move through the floors faster. I wonder if that's like intended, or if that's just an improper interaction. The increased speed you get when spamming the spacebar button when you have the ability to fly. I wonder if it's even real, or if it's just the placebo effect in full force. I feel like it makes me faster. I don't know. Maybe I just want to believe that it makes me faster. I guess we'll never find out. So I have enough money to buy Rage now, and I'm just gonna go buy it and then move on to the next floor. I'm not even gonna go to the last remaining rooms. Yeah, I don't know. I just think there's more of a chance that I'll take damage than there is of a chance that there will be armor in those... excuse me, in those rooms. Just had a hiccup. Whew. It's been a long time since I've talked uninterrupted for this amount of time. I mean, like, I gave some presentations and stuff this week, but it's not 30 minutes plus of talking for straight, or for... That was really bad English. It's not 30 minutes plus straight talking. Jesus Christ, I can't even, like, comprehend how to say that sentence. But, yeah, you know, it's... You know, solo presentations usually for university, in my experience, have been, like, 15 to 20 minutes. And then group presentations have been, like, you know, 40 minutes, but it's with a group of, like, 3 or more people. And you take turns. I'm gonna take a sip of water here. Ah, delicious. Delicious, delicious water. And, am I missing something? Excuse me? So, guys, there's no doors in this room. Well, you know, we were having a really good run, but I guess that's the end. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to give me a like, and if you want to see more content similar to this, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, sorry for the abrupt ending, but there's nothing I could really do about this. There just seems to be no doors. So yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I apologize again for the lack of content for these past 2 weeks. But university comes first, and it will always come first, because this is yet a hobby, and not like a, you know, not anything else. This is just what I do for fun, and, you know, university has to come before fun. So I apologize for that, but it is what it is, and now that I'm on spring break, I should have more content for you guys, but, you know, once again, I'm sorry for the lack of content for these past 2 weeks. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time, hopefully with a more climactic ending. Actually, I'm going to try to bomb this real fast. Nothing. Alright, I'll see you next time.